correct way for you. That's an important document going forward for you. Make sure it's correct before you leave us today. You then are going to come to us at the end, the USCIS representatives. We're going to go over the questionnaire quickly. We're going to collect from you your green card. Make sure you have your green card out. If you have more than one green card, if you have employment cards, if you have travel documents, if you have advanced paroles, you're going to give that all to us today. You don't need any of that anymore. All you need is that certificate that you're going to leave with. So please don't hold them on to them for memories and all of that, because they're very valuable if stolen. You don't want that to happen with your name on it. So turn all those old documents into us. Another thing that you have to do after today is go to Social Security at some point. It's not urgent. Make sure Social Security knows your status changed and that now you're a U.S. citizen. Okay? Put that on your to-do list. Doesn't have to be this afternoon. Today's a day to party and celebrate. Don't worry about the other things until later. I'm going to tell you another thing. After today, you need a U.S. passport to travel. U.S. Passport Agency is going to take that original certificate from you. They will return it to you. But I'm going to tell you, before you do that passport application, make photocopies of your certificate. It says it's not good for unlawful purposes, but I'm going to tell you a few lawful purposes you're going to need that copy. One, you always want to keep a copy if you're mailing that valuable thing to the Department of State. I've been doing this for 21 years, never heard of them losing somebody's, but you never know. So keep a photocopy at your house. If any of you are petitioning for a relative after today, your spouse, your children, your parents, with those applications, which are the I-130 petitions, you will need a copy of that certificate. So another good reason to make some copies. If you're applying for several, make several photocopies, because you will need to submit with that application a copy. If any of you today have children under the age of 18, they automatically become a citizen today when you became a citizen, if they already have not derived from another parent. If you're the first one to naturalize, or both of you as parents are naturalizing today, that child will automatically, by law, become a citizen also today. In order for them to get their certificate, you apply for it within the end of 600. Do they have to? No. Do I highly recommend it? Yes. If they were to get a passport, children have a tendency of losing things, not renewing things on time. If they ever had that passport and needed to be renewed or applied for again, they're going to need that certificate. And if they never got one, they're not going to have one to do that. So for many reasons, if they ever need proof that they're a U.S. citizen, that certificate does the job. So it is pretty costly, but again, I would recommend doing the N600s. After the ceremony today, if you have any questions, immigration questions, or anything we can help you with, there's two of us here, and, oh, I'm sorry, we won't be here. So if you have any questions, you'd have to grab us down. I'm sorry, I'm used to staying for the whole ceremony. You can come and you can ask us when you come up in process. So the gentleman is going to call you up one by one, look at the certificate, you're going to hand in your paperwork with us, and then you're going to have a seat again and wait for the ceremony. Okay? Again, congratulations.
All rise. The Honorable Judge David Everett presiding.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Come on, you can do better than that. It's after 11 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Have a seat, please. So welcome to this wonderful occasion, this great naturalization ceremony, one of my favorite things to do as a judge. And I want to introduce our dignitaries today. We have Michael Bartolotti, our county clerk, Kevin McConville, okay, a little round of applause. Okay. County Sheriff. Bob Kendi, our Putnam County District Attorney. Kevin Byrne, our New York State Assemblyman. Carl Rohde, our Director of Putnam County Department of Veterans Affairs. And Judge John Sweeney. Very good. All right, so I'm going to call up our Sheriff, Kevin McConville, to give a prayer.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is probably one of the few times you're going to be in a room with all of us and not be in trouble. So enjoy it. I'm only kidding. Congratulations and welcome. Please stand. Heavenly God, we come before you with a heart full of thanksgiving and praise. It was your grace and mercy that guided your journey on this path and has allowed them to earn their rightful place as citizens of the United States of America. We come before you to ask for continued guidance and protection as they embrace all that is before them. As they have proven their knowledge of love and for the United States of America, we ask that you grant them the wisdom to hold dear the ideals that drew them to this country. We ask that you strengthen their courage to cherish and share the cultures of their birth as they embrace the culture of their future. God, help us see the power, beauty, and humanity in every person we encounter. Help us to understand and accept the responsibility of your commandment to love thy neighbor and to put our trust in one another. Lord, we ask these things in your holy name. Amen. Amen.
Okay, please be seated for a moment. I'm now going to call on the Honorable Michael Bartolotti, our Putnam County Clerk, who's going to administer the oaths. Oh, sorry, I missed that. My mistake. Okay, I'm going to call first. We're going to have the Honorable Kevin Byrne, our State Assembly. Sorry about that.
Thank you, Judge Everett, and thank you to our county clerk for bringing back such a special and powerful ceremony to this beautiful county. Now, I know a lot of people will be standing up and taking the oath of citizenship later this afternoon. And I get just from a show of hands. How many of you are from Putnam County? All right, I love that. That's a lot of Putnam County. The beautiful thing about this ceremony is, you know, we're not just welcoming our fellow Putnam County residents, but we're welcoming people from all over the Hudson Valley region. We have people that come from Westchester, Rockland, Orange County, Dutchess County that have come to become American citizens, and I want to make sure we welcome everybody. We have a keynote speech from a very distinguished guest later this afternoon. I'm just here to provide welcoming remarks, but I've been at many of these ceremonies in the past, and it's always very special because it's been said before many times, diversity is one of America's greatest strengths, and it has been for centuries. And you know, I've been blessed and privileged to be born with the gift of citizenship by birthright, but that wasn't always the case. My great-grandfather came over, immigrated in 1905. I was fortunate to know him growing up. He lived to 102 years old, and he came by way of Ellis Island from Ireland in a small little town that I know the district attorney knows, almost nobody else knows, called Villiers in Waterford County, Ireland. And there's a whole story there that he lost members of his family, rode a bicycle 15 miles to give the news about his mother's death to a relative. And then shortly thereafter went to connect with family over in America and New York. And my family has grown since then. It's grown their presence. But everybody has a story. And as citizens, I want to just encourage you. Many of you have been residents here for a very long time. And I used to work in Congress. And for those who try to get through the step of the process to become permanent residencies, get their proper status, and then become American citizens, it's a long journey. So thank you. And you're going to have a very powerful responsibility because as American citizens, you will have a right to vote in all of our elections. And certainly want to encourage you to utilize that right to vote as citizens, but also just encourage you to stay involved with the community. There are so many amazing organizations in this county where you can be proud Americans, but still be very proud of your heritage. We have a very active Emerald Society. We have a German American Club over in Putnam Valley. We have 2 different Italian American clubs, one over in Mayapack, and then the county one's over in Brewster. And if there's not one for you, you can create one. So again, welcome and congratulations, and I just wish you all well throughout the ceremony.
Okay, so now is the main event. I'm going to call up our county clerk, the Honorable Michael Bartolotti, who's going to administer the oath. With all the applicants for citizenship, please stand.
Thanks everybody for coming here today. We usually do these ceremonies in the historic courthouse, but there are still some capacity limits, so I wanted to make sure that each of you had the opportunity to have a guest come and really enjoy the day, because this is such a proud and happy day for each of you, so we moved it to this venue. We have so many great speakers today, so I'm not going to take up too much time. I want to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to administer your oath of allegiance, and you'll officially become U.S. citizens. That's a great, humbling honor for me to be able to do that, and thank you for going through the time and the effort and the expense of becoming citizens. I'm going to take a moment because I want to recognize somebody who's here today, and I want to thank him. I'll tell you a quick little story. We had a little issue here where the judge who was supposed to preside over the ceremony fell ill yesterday, and he wasn't going to be able to do it today. And we were very, very close, unfortunately, to having to cancel this ceremony today, which would have been a great inconvenience to all of you. But thankfully, I was placed in touch with Judge Everett, who was kind enough to make the drive up from Lower Westchester today to preside over the ceremony so all of you could become citizens. It was that important to Judge Everett, and I really, really appreciate it. So I would ask you all to just give him a quick round of applause. So without further ado, I would ask all of the candidates to raise their right hand. They could follow along with me. The oath of allegiance is on the back of your program. So if you raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abhor all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, cognate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or of which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by law, or that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by law, or that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask everybody to rise at this point. We have a special moment as new American citizens, which you now officially are. We're going to be saying the Pledge of Allegiance for the first time. And to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, I'm going to applaud Carl Brody, the Director of Putnam County Veterans Affairs.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
In 1928, my father came from Germany to this country, and little did he ever think that I would be leading some new citizens. He became a citizen in the minimum amount of time he could, that I would be leading them in a pledge. This is probably one of the greatest honors. Thank you, Mike, for inviting me that I have to do ever. So thank you, congratulations. Praise the flag of our country. Put your hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Congratulations again.
And now please remain standing as I call upon Isabella Chiato to lead us in the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, please be seated, everyone. So as you heard, I'm Justice David Everett of the State Supreme Court of New York, and I'm very pleased to be with you here today. What I'm sure is a very special occasion for all of you here. On this beautiful, sun-filled day outside, I also feel the warmth in this room. I'm the grandson of immigrants who came to this country from Eastern Europe in the early 1900s, and I know how much their becoming citizens of the United States meant to them. So let me be the first to say to you, congratulations, my fellow Americans. I deserve a round of applause. It's not only a great day for you, but it's a great day for America, as you've heard speakers say. The strength of our country is in its diversity, and its diversity is directly attributable to our immigrants. If you look around this room, you'll see people from many different places and with many different backgrounds, but all of us have one thing in common. We're all American citizens. And as you know, as naturalized American citizens, you have every right that belongs to native-born American citizens except one. You know, who can tell me what that is? Somebody?
Be a president.
Cannot be president. Okay. But that puts you in the same position as Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Hollywood action hero and former governor of California, himself an immigrant from Austria. And I imagine that most people achieving that level of success would be pretty happy even if they didn't get to be president. But remember, your children and grandchildren have the opportunity to become president. A few minutes ago, each of you took the oath of citizenship that included a promise that you would support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you would bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that you would bear arms on behalf of the United States when required to by the law. And what's so important about the oath you have taken is that you're not pledging your allegiance to an individual, You are committing yourselves to a concept, a set of principles, to a way of life embodied in our Constitution. And I'm sure all of you here want to be good citizens, so what does it take to be a good citizen? Well, for example, the right to vote is a precious one and a very important duty of citizenship. I urge you to register to vote as soon as possible, to become knowledgeable about the issues and the candidates, and vote every election day. And I think in your packets you have the documents you need to fill out to become voters. I urge you, before you leave today, because you know what happens when you leave, it gets tossed in a pile and you don't get to do it. Before you leave, we have somebody who can take them from. Before you leave, it'll just take a few minutes, fill out the application, the voter registration. You'll be all set to vote for the next set of elections, and these are important elections. How many of you are running? See, we want to vote for these people. I'm not putting in a plug for them, but you may just want to vote for them, okay. But you won't be able to do it, you won't be able to do it unless you register to vote. And also, when you call for jury duty, be sure to come in for service, because a fair trial requires a jury made up of people from all backgrounds and all walks of life. And also involvement in community activities, schools, scouts, the American Red Cross, United Way, and in counties like Putnam, volunteer firefighters, volunteer ambulance, political parties, anything that will benefit the community and your fellow citizens and make your new country a better place for everyone who lives here. Because democracy requires the participation of all citizens if it's going to work the way it's supposed to. And remember the American ideal, that it doesn't matter where you came from, it matters what you're made of. Now that you're citizens, I urge you to be the kind of Americans who will help make our country an even greater nation than it is today. So congratulations to all of you on this very special day, and may God, however you believe in God, bless you, bless your families, and bless the United States of America. Okay, and we're going to ask Ms. Chiato to come up again and sing God Bless America. Did I miss something? Oh, I got to read this better. Okay, we have I didn't mean to cheat you, Judge Sweeney. Judge Sweeney, our keynote speaker, is now going to be coming up. Thank you.
You know, I was a judge, they never ignored me, but those were years ago. Anyway. Again, let me add my congratulations to all of you. Isabella's going to be gracing us all in a few moments with another song. It's called God Bless America. And the reason I bring that up particularly now is because that was written by another new immigrant to the United States, obviously well over 100 years ago. It was written by a man named Israel Begin. Came from a family of Russian Jews who tried to escape the pogroms in Russia and came to the United States to be safe. When he got here, he realized he had a great taste for music, and he started to write songs. He also realized the name Israel Begin didn't sound all that American to the people who were here at the time, so he changed it to Irving Berlin and became perhaps the most famous songwriter in the history of our country. And he was so grateful to this country for taking he and his family in that he donated the proceeds from that song, which were substantial, to the Boy Scouts of America, simply to show how much he appreciated what America had done for him. Now, I'm not asking all of you, as new immigrants yourself, new citizens yourself, to come in here and write a hit song. I am going to ask you to do something else, though, and that's the main focus of my remarks to you today, which I promise will be brief. I'm asking you to give life and health to another person. And how can you do that? You can do that by being an organ donor. When you leave here today, in the packet that Judge Everett made reference to, there's going to be a voter registration form. On that form, you can sign up to be an organ donor. You can sign it, and then you'll be notified later as if you want to donate all your organs when you die, or do you want to just donate some. But there's another side to this too, which I'll get to in a moment. You also, when you get your driver's license, when you renew it or you get a new driver's license, on the back of that, there's a way you can indicate that you want to be an organ donor as well. A third way of doing it is going to a website called Donate Life. Easy to remember, Donate Life. You can sign up on that. They'll give you all the information you need about being a donor. Again, this is when you die. The greatest gift you can give, because you're not going to need the organs, but every organ you give can save the life of somebody else. Now, there's another way to give organs, and this is particularly relevant to me and important to me, and that is to be a living donor. You can donate kidneys, liver, or parts of your pancreas. This is a fascinating speech, isn't it? To when you're alive. Now, it's important to me for this reason, because on October 17th of 2019, my oldest son donated his kidney to me. I very well could not have made it without that kidney. But I'm here today because he gave me the gift of life. And that is also available for you. That, again, is something, if you're interested, and I know that's a big ask. I appreciate that. But that is something, if you were interested, you can contact Donate Life, or someone you know is going through this. You can contact the hospital where the transplant would take place, and you can offer to be a donor. Even if you can't donate to your friend or your relative or your loved one, they'd be more than happy to take your organ and donate someone else's to the person who can actually receive it. Now, as I said, it's the greatest gift you can give, and in one sense, it's a very easy one to give. And I just hope it's one you will consider. I hope it's one you will keep in mind. Again, congratulations. Thank you, Mike Bartolotti, for letting me speak. Thank you, Judge Everett, for the time. Best of luck to all of you.
And now we're going to hear from Isabella Sciato, singing God Bless America. Please stand up.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Okay, please be seated, everyone. Where's Maria Corsicova? There you are. So Maria is a friend of mine since first grade, and unless I acknowledged her, I could never see you again. So welcome and congratulations. He texted me to tell me you would be here. Okay, very good. All right, so let me tell you what's going to be going on from this point on. I'm shortly going to call up our first Deputy County Clerk, James McConnell, who's going to call up all the newly naturalized citizens to receive your certificates of naturalization and other proclamations. Once you've received your certificate, you'll be able to have your photograph taken with our dignitaries that commemorate the day, and that's through the County Clerk's Office. You run that very, very nice service performed by the County Clerk's Office. They'll send you copies of the photographs, and it's America's favorite word is what? Free. Okay, right? So it's free. You'll get it in the mail. And then upon that completion, is there a completion of that of the photograph, photo taking? There's a reception for our new citizens in the chambers behind the courtroom. So congratulations to all of you on this very, very special day. And God bless you and God bless America.
Mauricio Alejos Dominguez.
Thank you very much. Stand there for a photo. Perfect. Show off. There you go. Clear. Big smile. Perfect. One more. Perfect. Congratulations.
Melania Sativa Severo Rengifo.
Right here. Big smile. One more. Perfect. Congratulations.
Jolene Ellen Tyler.
Congratulations. Yeah. All right, big smile. One more. Perfect. Congratulations.
Hilda Elvira Foroche.
There you go. One more. Perfect. Congratulations.
Gonzalo Valdez.
And while we're doing this, the rest of you who are new citizens can be filling out your voter registration.
With the organ donation part on
Right.
Smile. Perfect. One more. Congratulations.
Jacqueline Winston Gerard.
Right here. Perfect. One more. Excellent. Congratulations.
Georgie Giordazzi.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Right here. Excellent. One more. Perfect. Thank you. Congratulations.
Daniel Hassan.
Perfect. There you go. Big smile already. One more. Congratulations.
Barbara Hassan.
Congratulations. You want to say?
For a picture?
Yeah. We have a family, all right.
That's right here. Big smile. One more. Congratulations. Everyone sit together. Oh, thank you. That's great. There you go. One more. Excellent. Congratulations.
Esther Regina Chosenbrowski.
Congratulations. Right here. All right. Big smile. One more. Congratulations.
Maria Korsakova.
Congratulations. There you go, right here. One more. Perfect. Congratulations.
Jeffrey Anthony Locke.
Congratulations. Excellent. Alrighty. One more. Perfect. Congratulations.
Rafael Stephanie Lopez Cabrera.
Right here. Beautiful smile. One more. Congratulations.
Noel Lopez Lopez Lopez.
Congratulations. There you go. Ready? One more. Perfect smile. Congratulations.
Elsa Naomi Martinez. Elsa.
Congratulations. One more. Perfect. Congratulations.
Johan Armando Navarro Vega.
Right, big smile. One more. Perfect. Congratulations.
Louis Thomas Pierre.
Congratulations. There you go. Excellent. One more. Congratulations.
Jennifer Calaforo Ronaldo.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. One more. Perfect. Congratulations.
Alvaro Rodriguez Sequeira.
Perfect. All right. Ready? One more. Congratulations.
Maria Elena Rodriguez Laura.
There you go. Big smile. One more. Congratulations.
Luis Miguel Zamora Sarmiento.
Congratulations. Thank you. Big smile. One more. Congratulations.
Natasha Scivolati Root.
Here. Smile. One more. Perfect. Congratulations.
David April Church.
Congratulations. Big smile. One more. Congratulations.
Isabel Favette Wolf.
Congratulations. All right. One more. Excellent. Congratulations.
Yes, so that's everybody. So if you would like, you could check our county clerk's website. All the photographs from the ceremony should be up in the next day or so.
Yeah.
And right outside the lobby, we have refreshments. So if you'd like to stay for a piece of cake to celebrate. And again, thank you all so very much.
Congratulations, everyone.